Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads is brought to you by the Team One Automotive Group, Riverview Regional Medical Center, and Family Savings Credit Union. Now, here's Kelly Johnson.
Welcome to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm your host, Kelly Johnson. We've got a special guest today going to open the show for us. His name is David Ford, and he's the children's church leader at Meadowbrook Baptist Church, and he's going to be doing an original song called Tomorrow's Not the End. So right now, here's David Ford to open the show with us.
Take my hand and hold me close. Try not to shut your eyes. Days go by and the nights are so long. Please don't go away. I've never walked the streets of gold. I've never seen the crystal seas. Don't you worry, 'cause one day you'll be with me. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'll be alright. Letter to the world, Jesus holds me tight. I've been through stormy weather, thick and through thin. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, tomorrow's not the end. There's so much to live for. Hold on, I say. They ain't got much, but I know they had love, and that's more than enough. And those tears, he said, I love you, and I love you more than you'll never ever know. But he's calling, you got to let me go. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, tell him I'll be alright. Letter to the world, Jesus holds me tight. I've been through stormy weather, and thick and through thin. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, tomorrow's not the end. Now I was younger then. Seems like time's flown by. Not a day I don't think about you, but I'm doing just fine. 'Cause I'm not in control of my life. I've never seen it all. But I'm learning, oh, I'm learning to let go. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'll be alright. Letter to the world, Jesus holds me tight. I've been through stormy weather, thick and through thin. 'Cause if I don't wake up tomorrow, if I don't wake up tomorrow, tomorrow's not the end.
And that was David Ford opening the show for us. Y'all make sure you stay tuned. We've got Chris Posey and Sylvia going to play some music for us when we return. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. Right now we're going to turn it over to Chris Posey and Sylvia doing Chris's original song, Without You in My Life.
You've been talking about leaving, and I've been telling you to go home. You say I make you down, and you feel all alone. You say that my drinking always came before you. I always thought different, but I guess that's the truth. This room's full of smoke, and I'm full of beer. Sitting here thinking, and it's coming so clear that I done you wrong when I said goodbye. Well, I'm all alone without you in my life. Well, I can't go back, 'cause I'm so ashamed, and you'd never believe me if I told you I'd change. The thought it don't matter, because I am what you say. A man without care, and I've got my own ways. The room's full of smoke, and I'm full of beer. Sitting here thinking, and it's coming so clear that I done you wrong when I said goodbye. Well, I'm all alone without you in my life. Well, I'm all alone without you in my life.
And that was Chris Posey and Sylvia Rose with Without You in My Life. Thank you guys so much for being here on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome to meet you, and great music. I like it.
Thanks.
And you grew up here in Alabama. Whereabouts did you grow up?
A little town called Nectar.
Nectar, Alabama. Grew up on the farm,
Yep.
working with animals, stuff like that. And did you have a musical upbringing, would you say?
Yeah, my mom always had me in church choir and choral group and all that, and then I decided I want to learn how to play the guitar when I was 11 or 12. So.
And so you started playing guitar when you were about 12. Did you start writing songs then, or was that something that kind of came later?
Actually, I started writing when I was about 14, 15.
Well, you've got an awesome fiddle player with you today, Sylvia Rose. We're glad to have you too. And how old were you when you started playing music, you think?
Probably 3 or 4
Wow.
pictures of me in nightgown, Little Mermaid nightgown with my mom's giant you know, truck-sized guitar in my lap, trying to make sounds on it. But
that's so cool.
So.
Yeah, and you literally play everything. We were talking earlier. I was talking about how, you know, it's great to have a good fiddle player with you, and you've only been playing fiddle how long? I know you don't like to say it because I would be so proud of it, but how?
A year and 8 months.
A year and 8 months.
Professionally for a year.
Wow, that's insane. But you also play pedal steel, which is another of the hardest instruments.
Yeah, but only when I'm out in bars and somebody already has one set up, or in my house.
Gotcha. But bass, guitar, everything. Well, that's so cool. It's great to have musical, talented people with you.
Oh, definitely.
How did you two get together and start playing music?
Well, playing down in Auburn there. I went to school at Auburn. And playing around down there, the bass player that plays with me a lot, they worked together at the guitar shop in Auburn down there. And got introduced that way.
Yeah.
He kind of asked me, he said, "You want a fiddle player?" And I said,
Always.
"You got it." I said, yeah, definitely, yes. So we met and talked a little bit, and I was like, "Well, I'm playing here such and such night. Bring your fiddle out and see what you got. Let's go for it."
And you were talking earlier about how easy this I was talking about how it just blends, and you guys just seem so natural, and you've only been playing together about a year, a little over a year.
Yeah.
But that's just true talent for you. It just meshes, and the personalities, of course, play a big deal into that too, how easy you get along.
Works out a whole lot better that way too.
Definitely.
I've been in bands where everything's having to be forced, and it just makes it uncomfortable.
Right.
For everybody.
If it's not fun, the music's eventually going to suffer for that. But cool.
I think that's where a lot of people think that we have an attitude problem sometimes. It's like, we don't want to do that. It doesn't feel right, so we're not going to do it.
There you go. That's not a problem.
How about we do this? And
Well, cool. Well, the music sounds great because of it, and you two are just making some great music. And you also play with a drummer sometimes, correct?
Yeah, Patrick Lunsford. He plays with us all the time.
Awesome.
But also Adam Hood's drummer. Then he's got his own band. He started, I guess they've been around probably 10 or 12 years at least, Spoonful of James.
I've heard of, cool. Maybe we can have them on the show too.
Yeah.
But I'd been hearing about you for a while. I know you play in Gadsden at Tucano's at least once a month, you said, right?
Yeah.
So people can check you out there and play all over Birmingham, and just kind of, where are some of the places that you guys have traveled to and played?
Auburn, going to Ohio in September.
Oh, cool.
For a big community hog roast thing I do up in corn country up there once a year.
That sounds good. Music and food always go really well together.
And especially out in the middle of nowhere too. So.
Promised me barbecue and a free ride, and I was like, okay.
I'm the same way.
We'll go do that.
Oh, cool. You said you mentioned going to Auburn. You didn't actually go to Auburn for music, though. What were you going to Auburn for?
Went to Auburn for animal science. On the production side of things.
Gotcha. Not the fixing them up.
Yeah, not fixing
them up for dinner side.
Yeah, fixing them up for dinner. Exactly.
Cool. Well, all right. Well, we're going to hear some more great music from Chris Posey and Sylvia Rose. Y'all check out the Facebook, facebook.com, Chris W. Posey, and check out kacrossroads.com while you're at it to see some info from past guests and videos and stuff. And we'll be right back. Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm here with Chris Posey and Sylvia Rose, and we were just talking a little bit about Auburn University. You went there for the animal science, and you also were at Auburn, but y'all didn't attend school together. You kind of met different. But that's cool how weird things are, and you wind up, going places at different times and meeting people. And I don't really know if that made sense, but you're nodding.
No,
you got
I
what
know
I
what
said.
you're talking about.
Gotcha. But you have, this is your second CD, Cowboy from Alabama.
Yep.
Awesome. And you're playing some of the music off of it today, but you also have another CD, and it was called Dollar a Thought, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of the ones you did all the instruments and wrote everything yourself.
Yeah, I did everything.
What kind of process was that? Was that easy?
It was a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
Because there was a whole lot of stuff I didn't know anything about putting artwork together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a whole
mastering and tracks down and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much then all I knew how to do was hit record and go for it.
That's all I still know how to do. And something about knowing that red button is mashed. It just,
exactly.
That's all the pressure in the world, right there. But, well, cool. And it's available on iTunes and CD Baby. And this one as well. And this is the newest one, right? So you're kind of pushing this one right now.
Actually, did that one in 2008. So
2008.
I'm a little overdue for a new one, but it's in the works. So.
Well, cool. Well, I like that cover. And you said that's your great or great great? Great granddad.
Montezuma Posey.
Yeah, that is so awesome. I love that.
That's back when men were still men.
Well, what kind of music can people expect to hear on Cowboy from Alabama?
Country.
Country.
Good country.
Good country.
Not pop stuff.
Yeah, when I was reading up on you a little bit and reading your bio, that was something that you were very clear on, and that when people hear you, there's no confusion. You're definitely country.
Exactly.
I'm proud of it. So.
It's kind of the way I look at it. There's a lot of Harvey Updikes out there. The poison country music tree, I guess, put it, instead of sticking to the roots of everything.
Right. Well, you've worked on your accent really well. It sounds natural, the country accent.
Nah, it's just it.
Sylvia, you have a CD as well, did you say?
I do. It came out about 3 weeks ago, actually.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. We'll have to have you on promoting the CD and stuff. So, what's the name of your CD?
Chasing Ghosts.
Chasing Ghosts. I like that.
A lot of people mishear it and they go, what? Chasing goats? Yes. Chasing goats.
So cool. Well, we'll have to check that out and have you back.
I've done that before too.
Farm boy from Alabama, I'm sure you have. So we're gonna have you play another song that you actually co-wrote with Adam Hood. We mentioned Adam earlier, and it's called Two Devils. How did you guys get together and write that song?
Well, we kind of started playing the same places about the same time down around Auburn and everything, and we just got hanging around one another, got to play with one another, and then we wound up living together. And, actually, this song we played at the Warrigal Supper Club down there on Sunday night when they used to do acoustic nights on Sundays, and got back to the house there, sat down and wrote that song and another song in about 45 minutes, and that was it.
Oh, cool. Well, that's the good ones. And this is definitely a country song. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to hear Two Devils from Chris Posey, and we'll be right back.
Shoulder, one's in a bottle and the other one's in a dress. Two devils on my shoulder, they both take money and mess with my head. You come home drinking on a Friday night out of half a fifth, and the cops are outside. I don't really love you and I'm glad you know, but you answer the phone when I need a ride home. I got two devils on my shoulder, one's in a bottle and the other one's in a dress. Two devils on my shoulder, both take money and mess with my head. Tuesday night, said love to see you, daddy, and I'm feeling alright. Well, 10 minutes later you walk out of the bar. So long, baby, there's a bottle in the car. Got two devils on my shoulder, one's in a bottle and the other one's in my bed. On my shoulder, both take money and mess with my head. Well, they both take money and mess with my head.
Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you so much to Chris Posey and Sylvia Rose for being here sharing some awesome music. Also, thank you to our sponsors. Y'all make sure you go by and tell them thanks and that you saw it on Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. Check out the website for info on how to become a guest and videos from past guests, and you can see Chris's music on there. And we're going to let Chris take it out with his song, You.
What I'd give to be coming home, just pulling to the drive. See your car sitting there like it used to be all the time. You don't know how much I miss you, or the shape my heart is in. Don't know how to live a new life or where to begin without you, without you. Baby, life's just no good without you. Sit and think about the good times that we used to have, and how we held each other close even when times were bad. I can't change the course of history, but if you were here right now, hold you close and say I love you, and your worries would be laid down. But without you, without you, baby, life's just no good without you. Pray to God that you'll come back just one more time. Walk right up with open arms, and I won't have to live this life without you, without you. Baby, life's just no good without you, without you.